Welcome back from that commercial break. Make sure say and lady I'm in the baby chain komono or you'll be a TV, so we've seen her and all that. But today our interview purposely is to get to touch base more with her personality and all, her creativity and all that. And then sister Vanessa, Deborah, and Rebecca coming somehow. Your friend is Sister Debbie, the African Mermaid. You look so pretty.
Thank you. So
I must say, like on TV, you look much bigger, but you look so cute in person.
Thank you.
That's secrets be
Oh, Debbie.
Minding your business and drinking water.
Exactly.
Okay. And then I cannot have this interview with you without asking you this question. I think say you are one of Africans at like to me if I will be in compare, like you are unique, especially when it comes to your fashion sense. Very unique, you know, like you don't it's not like what you have done.
You said it too.
I'm saying it.
So even the ones copying, they try, but
I'm on to fact I established it. I said that. So the question here is, like, you know, when it comes to your fashion sense, you know, does it have to do with your mood, or what exactly is the inspiration?
Oh, and see, honestly, it has to do with availability of the outfits. And also my mood. That one definitely. And sometimes to the weather.
The weather.
When it's a bit cold, I'll usually wear something that covers my legs. But if it's really hot, I might, you know, show off my hot legs.
Oh my. My oh my.
Yam chips legs.
Everything. I was saying insurance. You know, you can do this insurance.
Since I'm not even insured where I'm staying, then my leg.
And it's coming back more. Now I insure maybe out and I only mean
you are right.
Okay, so moving away from your fashion sense, now let's come to music. Like I said early on, no, you are one of the music arts. There is nothing like I won't say lady when you Sister Deborah no, it's unique. Your lines, your hooks, how you create them, because I feel like it takes a lot of effort. Say obi be born na hook ne ade a wote ho ana is ringing in your head and all that.
Catchy.
Very catchy. But Kubi Amakai say, I'm too juicy for your froy.
I'm too saucy for your froy.
So, like all these, how do you create these words? Because Obibekas these are mere words. So how do you get to put them together to come up with such beautiful, you know, songs?
Okay, so I think the truth is I sing the way I talk to my friends on a daily. And also I sing about things that I can relate to, and people, especially from Ghana, can relate to, because that's where I'm from. And if you want to be unique in the world, like, oh, Tunyuma, like, oh, yeah, music, and baby, so, oh, yeah, artist, I say, oh, consider the whole world, not only Ghana. So, like, you have to think global. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be on YouTube, it's going to be on the internet, and people from all countries can see you. So you don't only have to think about your country, but I still represent Ghana because that's what will make me unique. So maybe I'm singing like, I don't know who, because I'm not really singing like anyone. Or let's say they've compared me a lot to Shoma Josie because we look alike and we like colored hair and stuff. But she sings in her own language, and that's what makes her very unique. She sings in a South African language. So it makes her unique. And if I sing in Pidgin and drop in some tree and ga, it makes me unique in the world as a whole. So it's very important to be true to yourself and appreciate where you're coming from. If you're an African, it's very, I mean, you should always be proud of yourself, and that would make you stand out because everyone is unique. So if you stick to your uniqueness, it will show and it will push you.
Yeah, because if I can be honest with you, when you first came up with Uncle Obama, right? When I heard, I'm like, oh, that's a nice song. But I said, wait, I say, oh yeah, the Diago. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think it was going to be.
I didn't think so either. So you are totally right. At least you liked the song.
I did.
Some didn't like it at all because it was very different. But you saw the fun in it. So it was all fun. But at the end of the day, there's people who like that kind of stuff. There's a market for every
style.
Exactly. There's a market for every style. So when I saw that I had a niche and I was developing a fan base, I just stuck to my unique style.
Okay.
And I believe that another key is being consistent.
Okay.
Because even if you do something that's very different and people bash you or criticize you, once you stay consistent, they eventually accept you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's come to you saying, say you yourself didn't know that music was going to be something. What was the plan? And what did you want to do before I was starting you? Because I read somewhere you wanted to be a marine biologist or something.
Yes.
Like that.
Okay. So in JSS going to SSS, I think I had two main passions. So fashion and marine life, like marine biology.
Okay.
So basically, I love fashion and I love marine life. I'm all about the ocean, and I watch a lot of National Geographic and stuff like that. So it was between those two. So I studied science in senior high school, but then I also had love for art and for drawing. So I ended up doing publishing studies at KNUST because it was the only course that kind of was a combination of science and art, because they wouldn't let me do pure visual arts because I was a science student before. I just wanted to do something art. I knew I wanted to become an artist, but when I was in elementary school, and I used to tell my mom that I want to become an artist. She was like, you want to be making signboards at the road? Or
that was what they understood by being an artist.
Of course, she was like, are you going to be making signboards at the roadside? Look like this one here at the junction. We used to live at Domi at that time. So, I mean, to say you want to be an artist in like the 90s, you have to say you want to become a medical doctor or a lawyer,
engineer, pilot,
that kind of thing. So the plan was, I was doing TV presenting.
Okay.
So the plan was to do my own TV shows and that, but I mean, that was eventually when I realized that the entertainment world kept pulling me and calling me, even though that wasn't the initial plan. But I've worked in publishing, I've worked in graphic communications, because that's what I really love. I love art.
Okay.
And I was doing freelance graphic designing and things, but the TV kept calling me. So it started with TV commercials, TV hosting on freelance jobs, and then I started working for TV stations. But then even though I have the flair in hosting, I just wasn't that in. It wasn't. I wasn't enjoying it that much.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't enjoying it that much. And then I started the music thing, and I realized that I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed the whole, making of the song, and then thinking about a music video, producing the music video. So that's how I ended up doing music.
We will talk more about producing the music, but at least you didn't miss your call. You responded to the call.
Yes.
Now, let's come to, before I remember now, Obi catch him say, Sister Deborah, oh yes, I'm confrona or can I dream baby or could be our mind so baby na Obi who born cover finding nice so I catch and say Charlie. Oh yeah,
that one I can't say it.
But then at least what I'm driving at is that won't say I say African parents near they in Colano. Yeah, my and liberty no to say and that's be that but looking at you, you are very outspoken. Like you speak your mind and you stand your grounds and all that.
Yes.
I want to know how your childhood was like. You grew up in Ghana, right?
Yes.
Even though I
born and raised in Ghana.
Yeah. So now on Colabremo to saying did it really have an impact on Usubaya
Oh, definitely. So since I was 3, I've only lived with my mother.
Okay.
There hasn't been like a father figure in the house.
Okay.
However, my father visited all the time, like almost every weekend to take us out and things like that. But my mother is someone who is extremely honest.
Okay.
And extremely blunt. And I remember being little, going to places with her, and then like she's very nice and sweet and friendly with everybody. But if you like try to cheat her or step on her toes or you try to be rude, she'll really give it to you. And I remember saying, oh mama, stop. And I remember being embarrassed. But now I do the same thing.
To people.
Yes, people who maybe are just have just like a bad attitude or don't show respect. I mean, it has to get to that limit. I always avoid having like discord or arguments or anything like that. But my mom is extremely honest. She's very principled, and she'll speak her mind. And I noticed that at her age, going back to Romania, where she's from, most of her classmates look way older than her. And I feel like if you live a stress-free life where you talk your mind and you don't keep things inside you, it keeps you youthful. That's me, my own. Because I sometimes make jokes like, hey, why should I stress myself? Are you going to buy me wrinkle cream? And my friend said she did some research, and it's actually true. When you are stressed and you keep grudges and you keep emotions and things and you don't tell the person how you feel, it affects your health, your mind, and then you won't look as good and things like that.
Right.
So I'm not saying you have to insult people or be harsh. No, if there's a problem, find a nice way. Just let the person know how you feel. Because some people might not know.
Yeah.
They'll just be there like, someone will be ignoring you. They've not told you. So you don't know that they are...
you are ignoring them.
But you don't know, you know, so it's good to express yourself. It's hard for us because, as you said, growing up in a typical Ghanaian home, you are not allowed to talk back, even to your teacher.
Of course.
They say answer the question, answer to then you don't know what to do. So it makes us timid.
Yeah.
They say don't talk when elders are talking, but it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong because sometimes young people have a lot of sense,
and
they can teach you stuff. So
okay, then as let me just seek your opinion on this. Like, you know, recently there's been trends, there's been a lot of, you know, news going around where people are saying that young people coming into the industry, and no more person more disrespecting, you know, the grown-ups or the legends already in the industry. See, Mami Busa say, as you, I firm believer say, ebi a penny kasa men kasan over kasa, but you know, you have to know how to go about it.
Yes.
And see, a typical example, and it says, you find say a young artist, now say penny be bad disrespecting on social media, right? Now say a young artist, and so fast that same platform, no also trend Nigeria. Do you think it's bad or right? I mean, what is your opinion on that?
You have to give me a clear example, I think.
I think, like, so if a big artist come on stage, and probably maybe there's an issue or misunderstanding between the big artist and then an up and coming, or let's say be our started, but only do some persona big artists ne do nebia or be didn't tell you this boy then say our platform so then this younger artists and so coming on that same platform no so and then maybe Ghanaians or, you know, listeners start saying that you are being disrespectful to a legend without thinking about what opinion do you get it?
Just because one is an older one, they are saying you don't talk to the older one like that, but the older one, so to every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if you come and disgrace me or talk bad about me on Twitter, I'll respond to you via Twitter. However, if you call me or text me, but sometimes it depends. If I'm confused, I'll text you or call you and say, please, did I disrespect you in any way? Why are you this thing? But yeah, I don't know. I think every situation must be handled differently. And someone like me, I don't go around looking for fights, or I can't say I've ever fought with anyone in the industry. If I've ever stepped on someone's toes, I've told them, yes, I did this and I'm sorry. I don't take it
out
publicly.
Of work.
I haven't had like, you know, so I can't really relate, but I don't think there should be any competition. The musician Ashanti once said, since the internet was invented, there's space for everybody and there's room for everybody.
Everyone. There's a huge market.
Yeah, like don't be comparing yourself to someone else or be threatened by someone else. Just stick to what you know and do what you know best to do. And that'll be the best way. Like if you're busy focusing on yourself, you won't be thinking about other
someone
people.
Else.
Yeah, or you won't be threatened. You should be inspired. It should rather give you more vim to keep doing what you are doing. That's how I work.
That's how you feel. Yeah. That's a soothing answer anyway. Because it's like, it's relaxed.
You should rather collaborate, you know. If you like someone, you like their talent, you should promote it, share it, or even collaborate with the person, but not start negative stuff.
You know, try to also be, because obviously you can bite into the person's market one way or the other.
Yeah, I'm someone who I wouldn't start a trend or try to to trend with or based on negativity. Right. Yeah, only really sweet stuff. Yeah, I don't do negative stuff.
Like a sweet polo. Your hook on that one said they kill me.
Yeah, I said what did I say? Add polo honey. You go make sweet eggs.
Oh my God, I don't know how you are able to create that, but it's just something that.
That's what I told you. Like what happens around things that I can relate to, things that are trending at that point in time. Like if I know the song is coming out, then it's always good to, you know, pick on things happening, things that we can relate to.
All right.
Yeah.
That's Sister Debbie, you know, speaking about her versatility and creativity. Now just like, why don't you take advantage? Try to collaborate with the person, not at time for anyone. You know what I love about that song? I watched you somewhere where I can say the reason why you came up with the song Kanzo ye na ye nimsa Kanzo ye Adriani asi, right? Wache Kanzo angwa mo Kanzo.
Exactly.
That's my favorite. Anyway.
And our jollof Kanzo.
Yes. And you know, say then you come up with a concept like Kanzo really meant beauty beneath.
Yes.
It's just mind blowing. When I heard you say that, like, this girl is intelligent. Because I mean, what has Kanzo got to do with beauty? But then you being able to sit down to interpret it like that, like, it's just impeccable. Let me commend you on that.
Thank you. Your English is not small. Oh, impeccable. Oh my God. Kwame is incorrigible. Oh my God.
How did you come up with such a concept?
Okay, so the beat was sent by 2AA, and I was in the studio with One Love, and then One Love just said I should think of a word that can be repeated, a nice word that can be repeated. So I thought of words. I just came up. I said Kanzo, and he was like, good. And then he directed me how to, sing on the beat for the chorus or whatever. And then the concept just came. Okay. Concept just came because Kanzo is the under. And usually we say, oh, inner beauty, beauty underneath. So I was like, oh, let me do a song on beauty. And then the ideas just started coming in. A song that accepts people for the way they are. It shows that you can be beautiful in your own way. And no matter how beautiful you are, the most important beauty is your inner beauty. So your character or your personality. So that's what the whole song is
even
about.
When we talk about beautiful beneath, we can also think about the body. Say Nancy and Kofobebrina extra man for social media on exposing their body and all that. But I must say, we are more inspired. You try bikini pictures that came many years ago.
Give you vim.
What I say,
the pastors to come from you. They'll say I'm spoiling you.
But you see, you're one of the people at Meba social media page when your pictures are tasteful, they are beautiful. And all that. And I think that you've impacted a lot of Nkrofwa Sebi but because of body shaming they can't even come out to post a picture because bikini
they'll say, oh, your stomach or your here or your there. Meanwhile their mother's stomach is like that. Like all our mother's stomach. So yeah, like people just want to say something. Sometimes it just reflects how they also feel, or challenge just life. You don't have to take things personal. People always say something.
Like when people post pictures like that, nudity or something. Do you think say idea e wasi ejina so e de judge obi say wa udi phony we akwakoto we say
Me, if I come across a semi-nude picture, I'm saying semi-nude to stress on the fact that, nipples not showing, vagina not showing, private parts not showing. It's artistic nude and semi-nude. If I don't like it, I just scroll past. I don't think of insulting or dissing, because me too, sometimes I can take some pictures that I don't like. Maybe it's my hair is showing some way or my hair. Maybe I don't want to post it. Maybe someone will go and post it. So it can happen to anybody, right? Yeah. So if I don't like something, I just scroll past. I don't want to insult the person. Like there's no time for that. However, if I see something is nice, I'll even post it to my story or I'll share it. Yeah. I feel like if you claim you don't like it, why are you sharing it or sharing it? Taking it as a blogger and sharing it? Why are you sharing something that you yourself you think is not nice? That means you like it, and you are looking for some of the person's vim to also post some.
But you don't have it.
Like if your friends take your bikini picture and start posting it to laugh at you, that means it could be that they envy your confidence. You understand? They might think they are more fit than you, but they don't have the vim and the confidence to post it. But they'll be jealous of your confidence. So you should never take things personal. Before I post anything, I always make sure I'm comfortable with it and I like it, and I always make sure it's tasteful. But I also make sure, like, some things that might make people very uncomfortable do not show. Do you get me? I'll never show, like, my private parts or something like that. And at the end of the day, we're born naked. So it shouldn't be a big deal. We are just imposing too much rules and things on us. Always ask yourself, is it harmful? Is it hurtful? Is it taken away from. No. If the answer is no, you're allowed to post it.
Wow. Wow, that's a beautiful answer. This is what they told now with him saying, well, that's really no big deal.
Exactly.
Because people actually in Kofor enye sikefi these kind of photos, because I mean, bikini lie, then I can think of no one else than you to model my life. Obviously, I'm going to pay you for your services. Idea is lucrative as well.
Some people want to be free and be able to express themselves. So once, as I said, once it's not harming you or insulting you or, you know, like encouraging violence or something, there shouldn't be anything wrong with it. People post pictures with guns all the time, but we don't criticize those. But guns can kill. I
mean, people post videos sniffing cocaine and all that.
That one I've not seen. Girl, not seen. Girl, who have you been following? So what I'm saying is, people post, like we watch videos or movies with guns, machine guns, action films, blood. That one, we enjoy it and watch it. But if someone has posted her semi-nude, is it coming to shoot you?
No, it's not.
Yeah, so we need to relax. And, you know...
My if I never been to tray or
yeah, we have to look at what is actually important. And, not other stuff.
Okay, we still have Sister Debbie here in the studio. Now, let me let you know that you're actually on our top 5 female countdown list here at Bright TV.
I know.
How do you feel about that?
I'm very happy. I've been retweeting, I've been posting on IG, and I'm very happy because it's not common that TV stations or organizations support women artists. So I think Bright TV is being unique in that and making a great effort.
Thank you.
Because of me, let me collect some props and fans. Like, people have noticed Bright TV because not like you were not noticed before, you were, but you know, the female chart and things like that, a lot of people are not doing that. In fact, it's not common at all. So I'm very impressed and I'm happy to be part of the Bright family.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Yes, and I'm not coming home.
Brony Pete. Fake brony.
Oh, you're fake, sir. Now let's see the past year why you're Juma Pan, because your song with Enam, you smashed it.
Thank you.
The one you had Eno on, you smashed it. There's this other one with another girl, it's like
Calipina. Yes, I think so.
There's something about boys, someone taking in the classroom.
Yes, amount for boys. Is it amount for boys? Yes, I almost said girls, sorry. No, thank you.
You really do it well. Now let me look at say or craft videos here different. Do you have any hand in directing or coming up with the concept of music videos?
Oh, of course. So I write all the concepts myself.
Oh, you do?
That's one. I do location scouting myself. I cast all the I cast the people that will be in my video myself.
Okay.
From the phone calls to the texting. I do all that. I'm the production manager. I'm the ghost director. And the artist, everything. It's something I enjoy doing.
Okay.
So when I have the song, the words and the song have already given me a vision. I've already visualized how the video is going to be. So I try and write it as easy as possible. And I give it to the director. This is the concept. So I also explain it to them. However, when we're on set, I leave them to do it their own way. So when it comes to technicalities, I don't involve myself. But henceforth, I will be involving myself. Because sometimes you see that the camera has been slicing your head and some things. But sometimes after you've delegated, you want everyone to do their work.
Yes,
you trust
you don't want to impose that.
But from now, I'm going to also check, like, I don't know what it's called, the actual directing, not just the art directing, to be fully hands-on. But so far, everything else, I always write my own concepts.
You come across as a perfectionist. That's a opposite. You know, because I mean, how you see?
Today I was taking a picture outside. I cleaned the lens and I told Elle that, I'm sorry, this is a sickness. You want everything to be perfect, but it can't always be perfect. So sometimes not sometimes, most of the time I just work with what I have. I don't kill myself if I don't have a particular outfit. I'll just work with something that we've improvised. Just to make things happen, because I also feel like I'm someone who doesn't like over planning. If you over plan, like sometimes you over plan a bit floppy. 5 people will attend. You just have to do use what you have, and then just go with it. However, I visualize a lot, so I've already seen how it should be in my head. So that makes it easy and fun for me, and I actually enjoy being my own project manager. It's not like it's stressful. I like it.
You like it. You love to do it.
I mean, I always have an assistant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I create the concept myself.
Wow, that's beautiful. I mean, how many arts no more but you take time to invest. Now let's look at one of your biggest tunes. I mean, Uncle Obama is big. Jollof. I mean, so Jollof international in Canada. Yeah. Then you brought Kakalika Love. Then you brought Sweet X. Now I want these two songs. A super, especially with Kakalika Love. I mean, amazing.
Kakalika
you know,
Love.
Maybe say Busa say reception of Sweet X and Kakalika Love. Which one has been massive?
That one you guys have to tell me.
Really?
Because you are in the media.
Numbers
maybe Kakalika Love. Yeah. Sweet X also got serious pushing or boosting. Like a lot of people know about it. However, I feel like because of the corona and all that,
and to me
it wasn't as definitely Kakalika Love more.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was also getting to Christmas time. It had the whole drama around it, and I think at that time posting videos, like doing the challenges, was kind of new, so it was more exciting for people. So we had people from all over the world taking part, so that helped it go further.
Yeah, because that tune was big and nice too, like your hooks. I mean,
thank you so much.
Anyway, Sister Debbie in the studio. Now, one thing we are curious to know, like, well, EP now they buy, you know, African Mermaid. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask, why mermaid though? Why the African Mermaid thing? Has it got anything to do because you love marine, or and now you're Pisces? Are you?
Oh, Debbie, me Virgo actually.
Okay.
But since I was a kid, I loved the cartoon, The Little Mermaid.
Okay.
I think that's where my obsession started from, and not to scare anybody, because I was just a kid. I used to swim a lot at the beach, like in the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah, since I was very little. And sometimes I'll be alone. My mom there, she'll leave you to do anything you want to do. She has warned you already, so whatever you go and do. Meanwhile, I had to be beaten. She'll be at the shore with her heart is beating, but she'll pretend that she's calm.
Okay.
So I used to go and swim a lot, and then sometimes some big waves would come and really throw me off. And then I used to imagine that Mommy Water was protecting me. That's when I was a child. And I would imagine that, oh, I'm talking to them and they're protecting me, so they're not going to make me drown, or they're not going to make the current take me away. So with the cartoon and with that, and loving the ocean, loving the beach, and watching a lot of underwater discoveries and things like that, I think I just grew love for it, and I love water. So and one time when I was in Romania in the summer with my friends, because of the way I loved water, I used to swim, they started calling me mermaid. Okay. In Romanian is Sirena. Okay. Sirena. So I just gave that name to myself, the African Mermaid. So that's how it came about.
All right. That's beautiful. Thank you. This EP had a lot of international artists, so we are looking forward to your next big projects. I mean, is there anything coming up that you can at least give us?
Please, the African Mermaid EP, I haven't shot all the videos. So there's some of the songs that most people don't know about. So the ones most people don't know about, because I don't have videos of, I assume they don't know about, is Time Be Money. It features Strongman and Eno. So funny enough, I had already put Strongman and Eno on a song last year. Last year.
Like people would think that is it why, but anyway.
Okay. They don't know. We've done work already. So last year, or even the year before, we recorded. No, last year we recorded Time Be Money, produced by Jerry Beats. And then I also have Atupa. Atupa features Efia and Macho Rapper. Okay. And then I also have a song called Little Light on the EP. It features Ohima Dadao. Okay. And then the last one is the theme song for the EP, which is called African Mermaid, and it talks about plastic pollution, how we are endangering marine life with too much plastic, and how we have to try and, you know, separate our waste, separate your plastic from your organic waste, and how we have to try and reduce the amount of plastic we use. So that's what African Mermaid is about. And it features Don Little. He does a little skit on it. Oh, really? Yeah.
So we should look forward to that. I mean, those are the new projects.
For African Mermaid, the plan is to do an animation. Okay. So I just only recently spoke to an animator, and again, I've given him my mood board and everything. I've told him the whole storyline, the concept. So I'm just waiting on that. I know animation takes a long time, so I'm not giving him pressure. Okay. Yeah, but I think I want to shoot Time Be Money.
Okay,
with Eno and Strongman, because it's a calm song. Little Light is very high energy. It's like for dancing. I know I released Sweet X, which was high energy during Corona, but I don't think I want to release any high energy song at this time. Since we had we're going through Black Lives Matter, we're going through Corona, we're going through a lot of things right now. Even pollution is on the rise now, so I don't feel like doing a party song.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with doing a party song because you want to cheer people up.
Yeah.
But I want to focus on the cool songs on my EP, like Time Be Money, and then also African Mermaid.
Wow, we just can't wait to see the video. Thank you so much for coming today. I mean, it's been an insightful conversation.
Thank you. It didn't come, I'm sorry.
I should mention that teachers and say, "Your fault."
It doesn't flow. It doesn't flow like okra.
Thank you so much, Sister Debbie, for coming. Before you leave,
you
have any final words you want to give out there to people who look up to you and all that?
Final words from Sister Derby. If you haven't listened to the African Mermaid EP, you can listen to it for free on SoundCloud. It's also on Spotify, iTunes, Boomplay, Ghana, Aftown, and I'm proud to mention a lot of people don't know, I featured 5 girls on the EP.
Yeah.
Most of the albums we see out there, there's not a lot of
girls on it.
Yeah. So I feel like we should collaborate more as women, and we should support each other more as women. And the men too should learn more about women and support us in a better way.
They can do better.
Yeah.
They can do better.
And Corona is real, so wash your hands all the time with soap and stay safe.
Right.
Sister Derby.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming. I think we'll wrap up the interview going to listen to your song Somebody, which I personally love so much. And the Romanian language in there is
I'm Sete you best.
Yes,
hey, J is French.
No, sorry.
Go to the corner. So I'm Sete you best. It means I would love you in Romania. I'm Sete you best. And if you want to say I love you in Romanian, it's Te iubesc.
Okay, so I'm Sete iubesc.
That one is I will love you. Who will you love? Who do you love here?
Nobody actually.
Oh! Just love one another.
Let's go listen to Somebody. We had Sister Derby in the studio, an insightful and very entertaining interview. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. You're welcome.